Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And off we go from SoFi. Ashton Doolin now to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Colts take over first down 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Tag. 70 Timberwolves. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Daniels going to throw to get us started. Has him on the quick hitter. Short pickup to their own 31. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. From the gun, it's Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw intended for Tyler Warren. And it's 3rd down now.
Drop 60. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Downfield to Warren. He's got it. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. How about a big hitter? 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs. So the big play moves him well past midfield. Has him set up now at the 35. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
3rd and short, Daniels. He's got it, complete to Downs. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Out of the gun, Daniels. And the floater falls to the deck. Looking for Michael Pittman Jr. on that throw. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it.
Viking 18.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Left side pulled in by Pittman. He takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts finish up an excellent opening series. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. He's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Somebody gotta do it. Somebody gotta do it. Watch do it. He's a vibe outside off from the music. Hey, turn his TV off. He want my type activity. Don't you get involved? Hey, what? How many shit I seen? Send them off. Take a risk or take a trip. You know I'm tripping for my dog. Who you with? Couple sergeants and lieutenants for the
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Set. Let's go, let's go.
They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line. Set. Wide it hot. Wide it. Set.
Herbert now. Going with a screen to Hampton. And he gets through for a 7-yard gain. The tackle made at the 47. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Set. Grenade it.
Now an inside give to Hampton. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 3rd and 3. Let's go. Set.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. Johnson finds the football complete. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Chargers first down. Set. Grenade. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They go play action. Here's Herbert. He rolls to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
Set. Ray. Crowd right. Set.
Herbert from the gun. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Nick Cross has it. And the Colts are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
2nd down, looking for options. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Here we go. Panther 11. Buffalo 18.
One drawn up here for Daniels. That's the first down, and he's still going. Down to the 10. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hack, right, an extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Sanchez kicking off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 59. Ready.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And the Colts get to him. Down he goes. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. Our score, 14-0. We're back to SoFi right after this. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Charger football. They have 2nd down behind the sticks.
Lion.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Jermaine Pratt picks it. And the Colts are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. So their 2nd drive ends just the way their 1st one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not a series you're going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Back all 80.
To throw, Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
So a really tough spot here. This is 3rd and a country mile.
Warriors, ready.
3rd and long for him here. He's got it near the 10. He takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts take a 20-zip lead. Kicking team on to try the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Colts stretch their lead to 21. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. Jukes away from one. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Set.
Here's Hampton to open the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Short pass brought in. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, These little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
What is that? Go.
Third down, give to Hampton. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be fourth down. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. So on fourth down, here's J.K. Scott on to punt it away for the Chargers. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
The big man up front said, "Not in my house." Let me tell you, okay, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Man in motion out of the slot. Now Daniels off the play action. It's downfield. He's got it. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That one goes for 31 yards. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Going with a screen to Taylor. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Come on.
Here's Daniels. So it'll be second and long upcoming on the other side of this 2-minute warning. More football from SoFi in just a moment. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Go.
Again, Daniels to the air. Chased out to his right. He's making a bid for it. Well, 30-15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
70 Rangers.
Daniels now on first down. Finds him over the middle. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Going on first down, Daniels. They'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe.
Yeah, because he nailed that one.
Some yardage lost and first down lost too with that grounding flag. This is second and long.
70 Lions.
From the gun, it's Daniels. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's third down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Ready? Cougar 19. 19 Lions. Ready?
Here he goes, third and long. Buys time, rolling right. The throw right side finds Pittman. And that will not be enough for a first down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
Kate, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the second best thing you can do. You could take all the time down, put points on the board, and maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Chargers getting set. First and 10. Herbert back to throw. Throw is there for Arondé Gadsden. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
What is it? Lion.
First and 10. Here's Hampton. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Hey, easy. Ready?
Now Herbert to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now third down.
Herbert here, third and long. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he has this down to the 34. Third and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first.
Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Black 80, black. Go.
Here's Herbert. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete. Couldn't make the connection, was looking for Ladd McConkey. And now they face second down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Second and 10, Herbert trying again. Right side and in the hands of Allen. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front gave the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
On third and 2, Herbert. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that third down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
Hey, Kappa. Go, let's go. Ready.
They snap it to Herbert. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
He can run it. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Tierra Tart on the stop. It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's third down.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Taylor again. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up. The Colts are ready for the punt. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. And nothing to complain about on this return as he gets it beyond the 30. They'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Herbert from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Herbert now.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Completed over the middle. And he picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd down carry for Taylor. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it. You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
At their own 10-yard line.
This is our last play of the quarter.
Set. Set.
Throwing on 1st is Herbert. Complete here to Hinton. He makes the 25. And he'll finally be taken down right along the 40. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Chargers who have it to start the 4th quarter. But this game seems pretty far out of reach for them. It only took them 1 play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line.
Hey, ram. Go.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
So after the incompletion, still at that 40-yard line for 2nd and 10.
Set. 380.
Back to the air, Herbert. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there will be more interceptions.
Johnson finds the football complete. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down.
At the 40-yard line.
Now Herbert again. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Couldn't get it to Aronde Gadsden the second. And it sets up second down.
Set. What is it? Lion, lion, lion. Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. Set.
Herbert to throw once more. Taking a chance to the end zone. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Hey, Kappa, 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 Kappa. We need to... Don't, stop.
It's Herbert once more. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, get to dime coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
And they pick him up again. And the Colts get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Okay, that's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win. You feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, and interceptions follow. I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
Finds a small seam. That's good for 5. Make it 3rd down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Let's see what they draw up on these 3rd and 7. Throw here, 3rd down. That's on target to Pierce. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunk of yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop 1.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Here we go, here we go. Hey.
They go again with Taylor. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
The chances of stalling this drive defensively seem bleak, but how about now? Look at those odds changing, Kate. Still not great, but you could feel a little momentum on their side. Maybe they can muster it up and get back-to-back stops.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Ready, ready. Ready, ready. Ready.
Here's Giddens. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this. Daniels to throw on 4th. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Hits him on the out route. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Gain of 15 there. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Finds him over the middle. And he won't be able to add anything else onto the end of this catch, so it's going to be a completion to the 25. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Chargers First down. First and 10.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
He's done it. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's first and goal. Trying to sneak, it's Herbert. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Chargers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Justin Herbert with the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. Now Herbert and the Chargers going for 2.
The Chargers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Flushed out of the pocket. And he makes the catch, so hope not entirely extinguished just yet. Still a little glimmer remaining as that makes it a 2-score game here late. So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And that's covered up by the Colts. And that should be our final highlight from this one. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.